Hey folks, this is AJ, and I got Dungeon Alchemist yesterday. I backed the Kickstarter probably like a year ago or something, and it just launched yesterday. I've got more than 1,000 hours in Dungeon Painter Studio. I've been making maps in Dungeon Painter Studio for many years. I will probably never open Dungeon Painter Studio again. Dungeon Alchemist is all that and several more bags of chips on top. And yes, I'm very white. But let me show you how amazing Dungeon Painter Studio, or not Dungeon, how how amazing Dungeon Alchemist is. We're going to create a new map, and it's going to ask how big I want the map to be. You're not locked into this, so I'm going to go 30 by 30. The back terrain, which is this stuff out here, is going to be dark parchment. The reason I'm creating this map is for use in a virtual tabletop, so we're just going to bam, do that. Okay, great. Now, I want to make a dungeon. We're just gonna go for a random dungeon, right? So we're gonna select crypt. We're gonna select dungeon. We're gonna make sure the AI is on. When we do that, let's draw our first room. Pow! Not only is the room drawn, not only is the room populated with stuff, but the room is also lit. And when I export this map to Fantasy Grounds, it will have the walls, it will have the lighting effects, and it will have the open doors there so that you can click them in the game to open them. It's crazy. All right, but so let's say uh, look how beautiful. Look how beautiful. Oh my goodness. Look how beautiful. Okay, good. Now, let's say I don't want those light colored walls. I want dark walls. So I'm going to go over here to walls. I'm going to go over here to, oh, it's already set to change all the walls in a room. I'm going to change those to, oh, catacombs. I click the floor in here. It redraws the walls. Just to show that one more time, it redraws the walls. Oh my, oh my, oh my. It's so beautiful. All right. So, so if I don't like that door, I want to change the door. I want to make it a wooden door. Boom, there it is, folks. There it is. How gorgeous is that? I'm gushing, I realize. Let's get back to making this. Now, I'm in this three-dimensional view here. I can pan, I can rotate, and it's so much easier than anything else I have used before. I've got Tailspire on my Steam here, and Tailspire is confusing. This is so intuitive, so nice. Now, one of the downsides is that this program is brand new. It is not by a AAA studio, so and it launched yesterday. So it's missing some assets. I would love to have a stone door here instead of a wooden door, but the devs on Discord are really responsive. I put a post there a few minutes ago gushing about how much I loved this, and one of the devs responded almost immediately, so it's so great. Now, I've got this 3D view here, but I want to simplify things for myself, so I'm going to go up here and click this box, and bam, it goes to a top-down view immediately. Now I'm going to add some more stuff here. So that was a dungeon. We're going to add a burial. Whoop, we're going to add a burial chamber right over here. Boom, like that. Populated. We're going to add a chapel here. Pow. With an altar and everything. So nice, so nice, so nice. All right. Next, we're going to put in a great hall. I'm going to put a big hall right here, like so. And let's do this just to show you that I can add on to. Pow. Now, oops, I didn't like this, so I want to get rid of that. I just come over here and erase it. It's just clicks. It's just so simple. It's simple clicks. Now, my two rooms are not, or two parts are not connected, so we're going to add a hallway in between them. Boom, 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 do it. All right, and you'll notice that it also added a doorway. Let's go back to the 3D view here. It added a doorway. It's got lights. If I wanted it's got an entrance here. If I wanted a doorway there, I can go and select a door and drop it in just like that. It is so easy. It is so easy. Now let's suppose I want to make an entrance. So I'm going to go back here. Going to oh, and I don't have to stick with one of these, right? If I want to go with a mansion, and let's see, I think there's a castle. Let's go with entrance. There it is. There it is. I knew it was there somewhere. Pow. Now it's got different tile sets. It's so nice. Put some candles here. And you'll notice that it connects the rooms very sensibly with doors. I want a kitchen. Kitchen's going to be there. And let's go with, just for kicks, because I'm showing you the software, a gingerbread house right there. It's got a Christmas tree and a candy cane pole. So cool. So cool. I am absolutely in love with this software. Now, if I don't know what room I want, or if I don't want to decide, just go with random. Gotta confirm that. Confirm that. Confirm that. Dungeon cell. This is a neat little feature here. Oh yeah, and I said earlier that you weren't constrained by the 30 by 30 thing that we did. So let's go back over here to this wall. All right. So dungeon cells. Cells are small, so we're going to do that, and we're going to do that, and that, and we're going to fill out our jail. I'm off the map, but it doesn't matter. It expands the map immediately. You'll also notice that it's putting in these iron bars. Those are see-through on the VTT. On Fantasy Grounds, once you export this, not only will it export the map, the layout, but it will also account for all of the walls and doors and the open see-through walls and the lighting. It will do, like I've been running Cursive Strahd and painting in new walls and doing the lighting for some improved maps that I've been working on, or that I downloaded from Patreon. DM Andy, if he ever sees this, I'm sure he won't, but if he ever does, fantastic maps from DM Andy, fantastic stuff, really, really good Cursive Strahd stuff. Also, Lunch Break Heroes, really incredible stuff. But this program is not only auto-populating the rooms, which was the hardest part, which is just really tough in Dungeon Painter Studio, because I had to select each of these, I had to place them, and I had to align them and turn them and size them and rotate them and tint them with the effects. And now it's not even, I don't even think about it. You don't have to think about it. So here, let's put a burial chamber. Let's go with more dungeon. And now what we're going to do is we're going to turn the AI off. So you notice that it populated these with items. It decorated it. I don't want that. So I'm going to do this. And pow, I've got blank floor. Now, if I want something specific, I just go over here and I decide what I want. I want some decoration. I want some statues. So there's some knights. Pow. Now you notice that when I click it, it leaves my cursor. If I want more knights, I hold the shift key. Pow, 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 pow. So sweet. if I want to, let's see, I'm going to right click. There we go. Now, I don't want them all facing the same direction. I don't want them all in this place, so I can move them. I can rotate them. And it's so simple. It's so intuitive. It goes exactly the way you wish it did, which is something that I can't say about so much software. Oh my goodness, it's so awesome. Okay, now all of these knights are looking inward. They're looking in at this knight, and I'm going to put a stone imp. Oh, stone imp in the back, looking over them, and there's going to be a pedestal in front of this knight, and now we're telling a story. Now, like, why are these knights looking at this guy? Why is the imp watching them? What is this imp, or what is this knight looking at? And so I'm going to put a statue of a lady. Whoop. All right, I'm going to put, so she's huge, right? Okay. So we're rotating her with the mouse wheel. Instead, I want to zoom in. Now, she's huge. Why is she covering up there we go. I can just resize and move her. I can rotate her if I want to. I can move that because she's attached to it. Now, we can go back to our 3D view. Look at all this detail, folks. Look at all this gorgeous detail. It's all right there. So nice. Now, this is in bright light, but if I want, I can change it to moonlight, sunset, sunrise. It changes the lighting, it changes the direction of the shadows. Oh, it's so beautiful. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish out this dungeon. We're going to put some castle elements here, just random castle elements. So, do that, find out what happens. Stables. Do that, find out what happens. Whoops. Alright, now these are not being populated because I left the AI off. I'm drawing this. I don't want that. I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to turn the AI back on. Now, how do I go back and fix these rooms? Very simple. I can either erase them or I can populate them myself. I can put, like I showed you this already, I can put stuff in there. If I want to put stuff in there, like put a shield on that wall, pow, right? Or I can remove these, and I don't have to remove them the same way I put them in. I can do that. Get rid of them all. And now that the AI is back on, go back to adding random rooms. This program is so amazing. And I'm not really even thinking about what I'm doing here, but it's making sure that all the rooms are connected. I just drew that room in there. This room has a door. All those rooms have doors. Like, everything is reasonably connected. You're not going to get your players stranded in a room that you don't want them into. What if I want to make a room without doors? Great question, AJ. I'm glad you asked. I'm going to go with a treasury room. This is going to be a secret chamber. Right? AI is on. Boom. Okay. So now we've got our treasure room here. There's a pile of gold. There's some stuff. There's a statue. There's this big old door here. I'm going to click on the door. Delete it. Now, there's no doors in here. I can say that this is a secret door. If I wanted to... Oh, is that a secret door? That is a secret door. How cool! It's a bookshelf on one side and a door on the... I'm in love. I'm in love with this software. This is so cool. All right. Um, Now what I can do is I can select the door, and if I want, like, oh, look at that. Look at that. I'm just now seeing that for the first time. That bookcase rotated. I can now you won't be able to do these in your VTT unless your VTT supports it, which it probably doesn't. But um, you could leave that on the map as it is, or you could close it and let your players find it later. If you want to say this door to be opened, it does. Dungeon Alchemist. It's on Steam. I think I paid $35 for the Kickstarter a year ago. It's probably more expensive than that now that it's live, um, but I can't imagine they're running it for any cost that would make this not worth picking up. Absolutely go and pick this up. Oh wow, look at that. You can change the, it opens in, it opens out. Gorgeous. Anyway, this has been AJ. I've been gushing about Dungeon Alchemist. I really hope that you pick this up and give it a look and support these fine, fine creators who have made this amazing product. Thanks so much.